Hi, welcome to FPTV. I'm your campus news anchor, Bree Eastlick.
And I'm your sports anchor, Ian Maluski.
Now let's get right into the news. Up first, the Rules and Elections Committee approved a new policy concerning snow hazards at the SGA's February 21st meeting. The committee discussed whether to put into place a policy for snow hazard. The importance of this issue comes from a potential safety issue for members as they make their way through snowy conditions to attend the meeting. On my way up, I was in one of my co-senator's cars because she had four-wheel drive. It was a Jeep, and we couldn't even make it up a hill, and we were sliding backwards, said SGA member John Massaro. The committee agreed to vote for a policy in which SGA will cancel its meeting and move all points to the next meeting in the event of campus being closed. The exact perimeters still need to be discussed by the SGA board. 30 liters of blood were collected by the Red Cross organization throughout the day on Friday at the annual blood drive in Spagnell Hall. Students, staff, and locals all gathered to help out and give their donations. In total, there were 35 people that attended and contributed to the blood donation. Donators can either do a regular full blood donation or a Power Red donation, which is double the amount of blood. According to the Red Cross organization, Power Red allows you to safely donate 2 units of red cells during one appointment as an automated donation process. I love the fact that each donor is saving up to 3 to 6 lives depending on how much they donate. And the best part is that it only takes up to an hour, said Junior Ryan Durain, president of the Student Health Advisory Club. The blood drive is filled with all student volunteers who are interested in getting a head start in their careers. Hannah Collins, vice president of the Student Health Advisory Club, said, "This is what I want to do in the future, so I figured I should get involved now, and I think it's a really good cause." All of these donations are sent to local hospitals that are low on blood bags. Now that's all I have for the news. Let's send it to Ian with sports.
Thank you, Bree. We'll take it over to ice hockey to start out. In a game that was not for the faint of heart, the Franklin Pierce women's ice hockey team pulled off a 4-3 double overtime victory over Holy Cross this past Sunday at the Sullivan Ice Arena in Manchester in the Northeast Women's Ice Hockey Association Constellation game. The 4th-seeded Ravens squared off against the 2nd-seeded Crusaders, who were 4-0 against the Ravens this season, outscoring the Birds 20-3 in those 4 games. But none of that mattered on Sunday. The Ravens got goals from Alex and Brolsma, Allie Sugar, Emily Kramer, and Haley Parker, along with 49 saves from Madison Murray to propel themselves to a 3rd-place finish in the NEWHA Open Tournament. Brolsma's goal, her 122nd point, pushed her past Carson Baker for the first of all-time points scored by a Raven. Murray's 49 saves on 52 shots were the program record for most saves in a single game. And behind the bench, head coach Dave Stockdale picked up his 100th career win. The Ravens wrapped up their season 16-12-2. Franklin Pierce University senior forward Mike McDivitt has been chosen to the 2017-18 Northeast 10 Conference Men's Basketball 3rd team. It was announced Monday morning by the league office. The team captain started and played in 25 of the Ravens' 26 games, leading the Crimson Gray in points per game, shooting percentage, 3-point percentage, blocks per game, while ranking 2nd in rebounds per game. And free throw percentage, he currently ranks 2nd in the NE10 and in the East region in 3-point percentage, 4th in the league in blocks per game, 7th in goal percentage, 10th in scoring, and 12th in boards per game. This season, McDivitt set personal bests in field goal conversions, field goal percentage, 3-point conversions, up to a total of 4 double-doubles. He became the 34th member of the program's 1,000-point club on November 29th. He finished his career 18th on the program's all-time scoring list with 1,336 points. In baseball, the runs came early and often throughout the proceedings on Saturday morning at the Ripken Experience as the Franklin Pierce University men's baseball team wrapped up their 5-game weekend trip to South Carolina. The Ravens hammered out 5 home runs and plated 16 runs, their 3rd double-digit outing on the trip, but it wound up not being enough. LIU Post answered with a score of runs on its own. Post a 20-16 win in a non-conference neutral site play. With the loss, Franklin Pierce fell to 4-1 and has scored 53 runs through its first 5 games. With the win, LIU Post improved to 4-5. The Ravens returned to the field on March 3rd and 4th when they traveled to Adelphi for a 3-game non-conference weekend series. The 2 teams will meet for a doubleheader at noon on Saturday and a single game at noon on Sunday at Bonomo Field in Garden City, New York. Now we'll take it over to Haley with weather.
Okay. Thanks, Ian. Here we are at Franklin Pierce, and it's so nice out today. It is 66 degrees and it's super sunny, although unfortunately it won't be like that for long. Tomorrow it's going to be snowing with 35 degrees, and then going into the weekend it's going to go down to 23 degrees, and it's going to be really cloudy and rainy. And that's all. Back to you, Bree.
Thanks, Haley. Now that's all we have here at FPTV.
We'll see you next week. Good night.